What is up, guys? The LA Gamer here, and today I am bringing you guys episode 2 of my Madden 16 Fantasy Draft franchise featuring the Los Angeles Rams. In today's episode, we are going up against the division rival San Francisco 49ers. Now, in the first episode, of course, we brought the Fantasy Draft to you guys, and you guys, there's been some great reception. It's only been one day, but there's been so many comments, so many likes, so much support that I definitely wanted to get this second video out there quickly to you guys, and I'm really happy because I'm going to try to get as much daily posting on the series as possible because I know how much you guys like this series. I know how fantasy drafts are always pretty highly regarded on this channel, so I'm going to try to get this really involved on this channel, so I hope you guys stay tuned. But either way, like I said, we are going up against this 49ers team. If you didn't pay close enough attention to the draft, or if you just don't remember, because that was, obviously that was some time ago. The 49ers, I believe, had the second pick in the draft, and my reasoning for thinking that is they have Russell Wilson, who usually is the second guy taken in fantasy drafts. So they have Russell Wilson, who is going to be their quarterback, and it's going to be pretty difficult trying to stop him today. Now, obviously, he was picked second overall in the whole entire NFL draft for a reason. He is viewed by this team as the second best player in the whole NFL, so we're really going to have to do whatever we can to try to stop him. Obviously, he is a mobile quarterback, and he has great accuracy, a pretty above average arm, I would say. He doesn't have a cannon, but he has great accuracy and great mobility, so it's pretty difficult trying to stop him out of the backfield. But either way, before we even have to worry about him, we got the ball to start off, and we're going to do whatever we can to work our way downfield, and we're doing just that right now. You see with Carson Wentz, we're doing a phenomenal job right here, though. On 3rd and 2, we're going to try to continue to push downfield, try to give ourselves an opportunity to get a touchdown. But I was trying to throw this to the bad boy over the middle, and it looked like he was wide open, but for some reason Wentz just missed the target, and obviously as a rookie quarterback that's going to happen occasionally. So our drive is going to end right there, and we're going to have to settle here for the field goal, but that's alright. I'm fine with settling for the field goal. It's the first drive of the whole season for us. Obviously our offense needs to get better acquainted with each other. We got to get a little bit more comfortable on the offensive side of the ball, but more importantly, we need to get more comfortable on the defensive side of the ball, because right here on the very first play of the season, on the defensive end, they're going to get about a 40-yard rush, and then to make it worse, on the second play of the season, they're going to get a 33-yard touchdown pass over the middle. So I don't exactly know what our defense was doing here, but either way, we're going to get the ball back on offense, and we are going to punt it. Now, it's going to look like a very negative situation. We don't score. We're down 7-3. We got to punt the ball away. But watch closely this series of events. Now, an absolutely phenomenal punt by our punter. I forgot his name, but I remember he's really good. An absolutely phenomenal punt. And on our very first defensive play on this drive, we are going to force Russell Wilson to fumble it in the end zone. We are going to pick it up with, I think his name's like Amita Rubin or something. Either way, he's a defensive tackle. We're going to pick up that fumble in the end zone, and we're going to get a 10-7 lead. So a very lucky series of events. Now, let's just pay attention to how funny our defense is. We give up 2 huge plays to start our first drive, but in the very first play of the second drive, we get a defensive touchdown. So it's a very weirdly inconsistent start to our defense, but that's okay. We're up 10-7 now. Right now, I'd rather just focus on the positives, and the positive right now is that we are in the lead. Sadly, though, with this series of events, that lead doesn't last very long. Right here, their running back is going to break out. I believe this is Carlos Williams. He's going to break out here and get a 52-yard rushing touchdown. So he is running all over our defense, and I'm going to have to figure that one out. Now, this is my first time playing a Madden game, actually, so I'm getting well acquainted to the game, and getting used to the fundamentals and all that stuff is still kind of a learning process. I'm still not used to it. So this very first game, obviously, there's going to be a lot of rust that needs to shake off, and a lot of new controls that need to be, I got to get accustomed to, obviously. It's a very different game. But either way, we're going to throw it to the right side of the field, and right here, I believe this Adrian Peterson is going to dive into the end zone and get his very first touchdown of the season. This one going to be a receiving touchdown. And we're going to go up 17-14. So it's looking very good so far that we have the lead. Not only that, but we're getting the ball back right here with about 3 minutes left before halftime. We're going to continue to try to push the ball downfield, and we're just going to keep tossing over the middle to our boy Adrian Peterson. He's doing a phenomenal job out of the backfield, making himself a great receiving target, which is something great. Now, if you can have a running back who can do good in the receiving game too, it opens up a lot of opportunities for you, and luckily Adrian Peterson is filling that role fantastically for us. But we're going to continue to move downfield here. You see there's a minute and 20 seconds left, so we don't have a lot of time, so we really need to figure this out. Either way, we have Tevin Coleman, our backup running back here, in the game for this halfback screen. He's going to do a phenomenal job in this limited touches that he's going to be able to get on this HB screen. He's going to make a really big play for us, and then we're able to cap it off, throwing the ball over the middle to our receiver. I believe his last name is Dorsett, and this guy's an absolute monster. Now, I said he was a 71 overall because he's a low overall. That's the thing. He's a low overall, but he's our slot receiver, and I was talking about the possibility of getting a new slot receiver that will be a higher overall, but I wanted to give him a chance, and I don't think we're going to have to do that. I don't think we're going to have to get a new receiver, because Dorsett, although he is a low overall, he has a high 90s speed, and in this game, speed kills. And just a game of football in general, speed kills, and it's something you really want on your team. And Dorsett, just because of his speed, is becoming a very dangerous player for our team, and I think it's something I want to hold on to. It's something I want to keep because it really stretches the field for us, and he's doing a very good job. But either way, you see Carlos Williams is going to continue this beast of a day he's having. You see 12 rushes, 140 yards. It's not even real how well he's playing. Luckily, though, we're going to stop him on third down. They're going to have to settle here for the field goal, and we're going to maintain a 7-point lead. Sadly, only having a 1-possession lead is not the most comfortable situation, so we're going to do whatever we can here to try to add some extra padding on our lead and try to be as comfortable as possible. So right here, we're going to continue to throw the ball over the middle. Something I've always thought worked well in Madden is just those quick little slot routes. Those quick little routes over the middle always work in Madden. But either way, we're going to try to continue to stretch the field. This time with Adrian Peterson, we're going to move it on to the right side of the field. And the great thing is when you have a great running back like Adrian Peterson, you really can switch between passing and rushing the ball and know you'll be successful on both ends. And now we're going to toss it to our other offensive superstar, and Rob Gronkowski is going to make a diving catch over the middle. So we're going to continue these pretty big plays. Right here, it's going to be 3rd and 19. But like I said, Dorsett has that speed. And he's going to run in there for his second receiving touchdown of the game. And, I mean, 3rd and 19, and to be able to make a big play out of something that looked like, it looked like it was going to be a bad play, but either way, on the very next play, Eric Reid's going to make a phenomenal defensive play, a phenomenal defensive read. He's going to cut the 2 receivers. He's going to get the first pick 6 of the season, our second defensive touchdown of the game. And after that play, there really wasn't much of a need to show anything else. It was kind of a lock as to how this game was going to end. So I didn't feel like it was necessary for me to show you guys some more unimportant highlights. The 49ers do happen to score one more touchdown, but it has no influence on the outcome of the game. And we're going to walk out of here with, I believe, a 37-24 victory. You'll see here in the box score. Yes, 37-24. You see, we outplayed them every single quarter besides the third. And in the end, it was enough to actually bring us home with a win. So I was really happy with our team's performance. Right now, I'm just going to show you guys the stats from, just around the game, our team right here. And that's basically it for the episode, so I'll let you guys just enjoy the stats with some peace and quiet. But thank you guys so much for your support on that Fantasy Draft episode 1. I mean, it was phenomenal how many of you guys have already come out and supported, and it's only been one day, so I can't wait to see what happens. But if you guys enjoyed, please click the like button below. Make sure to comment your opinion of this series and what I could do to make it more interesting in the comment section below. Make sure to comment how you felt I edited this game. I always want to make the gameplays as interesting as possible for you guys. So if you have any ideas, please comment them down below. And lastly, subscribe if you have not already to stay tuned to this series and other series I got going on my channel. Thank you guys so much for all the support and all the love, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.